Clients ask from time to time, do I get alimony as part of a simple, low-cost, uncontested, no-fault divorce in Pennsylvania? And the answer to that is, it depends. Obviously, the two of you getting divorced can agree that alimony can be paid in any amount for any length of time. Now, if one party asks for alimony and the other party refuses to pay or refuses to pay a satisfactory amount, your divorce moves from being an uncontested case to a complex and expensive contested case. Sometimes alimony is worth fighting for. There are 17 factors listed in Pennsylvania law that affect the payment of alimony. We're not going to go into all 17 here, although they'll be found elsewhere on my website in detail. But one of the important things is how long you've been married. The longer the marriage, the more likely alimony can play a part in it. And another thing is the disparity in income. If one spouse has, for example, been a housewife for 20 years and the other spouse has been out working and has been successful, then alimony should play a part in a divorce like that. But for a simple divorce, nonetheless, the two of you would still have to agree upon it. So if you're living apart and you're collecting spousal support is money paid from one spouse to another. So by definition, you're still married. If you decide that you need the divorce and do not either contest for alimony or agree on it, but the divorce is final, you're no longer a spouse, and the spousal support can stop. Another important piece of information that people overlook is that Pennsylvania has, and has had for some time, an Equal Rights Amendment. What that means is that alimony is a two-way street. It can be paid by either spouse to either spouse, depending on the circumstances. So if, for example, it's a conventional marriage between a man and a woman, and the woman has been the breadwinner, and the man played the part of house husband and gave child care, if the circumstances were appropriate, where the woman made a lot of money and the husband had virtually no income, the alimony may well be paid from the woman to the man in the divorce settlement or in a contested divorce. So the long and short of it is, if you say to your spouse, I want a divorce and I want alimony, your spouse can say to you, I'll give you the divorce, but I won't pay any alimony. You can either go ahead without the alimony and become a single person, or you can save up your money for an expensive contested divorce and see if the court will award you alimony. So remember, a disparity in the incomes of the people, where one makes a lot more than the other, and a long marriage. For example, if someone says, I've been married a year and I'm doing exactly the same thing as I did when we got married, that person probably won't get alimony, and paying a lawyer to fight for it would be counterintuitive, because you'd end up paying the lawyer a lot more money than you'd ever get in alimony. So, but someone can deserve it and perhaps should fight for it. And if that's the decision, then you do not qualify, should not start a simple, low-cost, no-fault divorce.